Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Hey everyone, and welcome to Late Night with Cap. This is JT, aka Cap. Hopefully you had a good, happy, relaxful, no stress, fun 4th of July weekend. Maybe some of you are hungover, maybe some of you aren't. Maybe some of you don't have all 10 fingers. Hopefully that didn't happen to you all. I do wish that we could show some fun fireworks today. I might show something. I don't know. We'll see. But I had a good time. We hung out with family, had some barbecue, and the first Texas 4th of July was pretty successful, I want to say. R2 says he's, I'm just overly hung. And so, yes, we do have a guest in the house. He usually comes on, every 10th episode, but it's been a little different since he's kind of took over a whole month. But I wanted to have him back on. It'd be fun to have him. Yes, R2 is awesome. And I guess I'm late. Was I late?
I don't know. Were you?
Okay. I don't think I was. Well, because of that comment, you didn't get a round of applause. So I'm going to...
I am disappointed. I'm on episode 41. I should have been on episode 40.
Well, Theme Park Casual got you on that one. So...
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. I probably hurt your feelings a little bit.
I was crushed.
So, how was your 4th of July weekend?
It was good. We didn't do too much other than yesterday we went down to my dad's property and we did light off some fireworks, so that was fun.
Okay. Did they look like this?
Yeah! Pretty close.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I had some. If you follow me on Twitter, I did post a video of some of the mortar fireworks.
I did take a video of one of the fireworks we did. Little Spidey picked out these little tiny ones. I thought they were a fountain. They were shaped like the poop emoji. If anybody's familiar with that one, you light it, and it's not a fountain. It does the little snake.
What did you say? Poop emoji firework?
Yeah. You light it, yeah, instead of like a fountain coming out, it's the snake, so it looks like it's poops coming out of it.
Yeah. Little Spidey says, Dad, don't say that.
Earmuffs.
We need an earmuffs clip for little Spidey. So now you've been on break for a little bit from after the weekend. I was kind of running the show over there, but then we recently just posted a new video reviewing The Patriot, which is kind of a story about the Revolutionary War and a father and his sons. So there you go. Are you excited about the new platform that we're doing over there at After the Weekend?
Yeah, I am. I mean,
so we're dropping a video on Monday. We're not going live, but we are doing a live stream just on Saturdays. And it's not every Saturday. I think right now it's every other Saturday. So.
Every other Saturday, yeah.
I just want to know if you all got milk and cookies. I did not, but I did get donuts. So, yeah.
What kind of donuts?
Some of them had chocolate with red, white, and blue sparkles on them. That made me do a little bit of a cap thing. Yeah, you're gonna get that a lot since you don't like it.
Yeah, you can at least do the ones that I made.
Those come later. Those are when
okay.
Yeah, those come later. So we got something new, and I'm really excited about it. So do you want to kind of describe what is Weekend Harder?
Well, this is your show. I think you should describe it.
Okay. You're the host. I'm the host. You're supposed to talk about your stuff. Okay, so the Weekend Harder is, like I said, it's going to be our weekend show Saturday night. I think we're doing 9 p.m. Central Time, right?
Yes.
Yes. And so it's a little later in the evening. So we're going to either chill and just talk about random stuff in Hollywood or history or past stuff that we used to like in Hollywood or pop culture. It could be movies, it could be toys, it could be whatever. But we also might even check out, little reviews of like rated R movies, or talk about like real movies versus real life stuff versus the fake movie, the movie that came out about it. Could be anything. Could be anything. We could even hang out with this guy, Beard of Liberty. Exactly. He's welcome. You're welcome to hang out.
Yeah.
So, even Ryan's welcome.
Well, we did show the intro on our last video, but I was going to say we could show it here if you wanted.
We will, but Broba wants another cap dance.
When I first saw that comment, I go, "What is Queen the Cap Dance?"
It's Q, not Queen. Oh goodness! Hey, Vanquish, good to see you. I did like the fireworks that you thankfully gave me as a gift one year. So I finally got to use them in Arizona. I could not use them.
I hate you, Ryan.
Okay, all right, we can give them a little bit more. You know what? Just for you though, we'll give you this one. You better not hope that or you better not hope that if I ever get monetized and have members, they don't get a lot of members, because that would probably be the member thing.
Wait. Cap Dance or Annoyed R2?
Both. I'll have a video of both. Yeah. So, so we do have a trailer for the video. However, I don't have it as one of my clips.
I do have it.
Okay. You want to go ahead and share that then?
Yeah. I'll grab it right now.
See, Ryan loves the cap dance.
I know. Well, if was it Legion Talks? If that gets monetized, I'm sure Disgusted R2 will become a little meme over there or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Emoji. There you go.
Yeah. So again, we're really excited about this new format that we're doing after the weekend. So I do want to. We're hopefully you all can join us.
Yeah. Hopefully I can find it. Here it is. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Wow. Switch me on.
No. Okay.
Weekend Harder.
Here I come. Oh.
It's my favorite.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Little Spidey really liked this part.
Yeah, with my
I think he can
turkey face.
Don't move. It won't hurt you.
Hey, bro. Wanna make an easy $200? Was this like a thing?
Please disperse. Nothing to see here, please. What happened? Are you okay?
Weekend Harder. Nope.
Oh, I was kidding. Yeah, what's up? What do you need, man?
Behold.
Must stop.
Weekend Harder.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs.
There you go. A little insight of some of the craziness that might happen. Might see me eating beef jerky and shooting was that a Gatling gun?
Yeah, a minigun.
A mini.
Isn't that what everybody does in Texas?
Yeah, I got one of those now since I moved here. So I almost had to use one. I the one thing living great hype trailer. Yes, it is, and it will be better than any Disney movie because their trailers are really hyped, and then their movies aren't that great. So we'll do better. The twin shot is my favorite. Good to know, Beard. But yeah, I almost had to use a gun on those. It's living in Texas. Okay, if I went to there was spiders out in Arizona, but out here there's like a spider, and there's one type of spider, then there's like different types of that one spider. So it's unreal how many spiders are out here.
You know what you need is the bug assault.
No, you know what I need is a lot of this. Yeah. Just get rid of them.
You can get a flamethrower like I have.
Yeah, like every time I open my door or go to my garage and like literally go out in the dark, I'm like
And
this.
I've been
clenching my butthole in fear all week.
Like all the time. So it's just unbelievable. So, but anyways, Beard literally knows. He knows. He's out in the bush. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He knows.
And little Spidey freaks out. I just grab him. I just squish him with my hands. He's like, Dad, it's going to get you.
What, you squish like a Black Widow with your hands?
I don't know. Whatever spiders. Take it and go like that.
Oh, my God. Okay. Well, can you do that again one more time? Is that what it sounds like? No, I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I'll get over it, but it's amazing. So, hey, Nicole, good to see you. Hopefully you just didn't just pop in and miss the trailer for after the weekend harder. It was pretty cool. But don't worry, we're gonna drop that soon. You're getting like sneak peeks. We will put that on our channel out there and after the weekend. Hopefully you can join us over there. Now tonight we got some cool stuff to go over. I've got some bad graphic design, kind of 4th of July theme. I've got as seen on Cap, and then I also got the story that I wanted to kind of talk about because since it's all over the place. It's this new thing that Indiana Jones is looking for, the Dial of Destiny, dial soap, dial tone. I don't know, but anyways, we got the real one, so we're going to talk about that. So I guess she's excited by it. That's what she's saying.
I thought those were tacos for a second.
No, those aren't tacos. Your spider picks have convinced me not to move to Texas. Those are only like the few that I taken, dude. So, anyways. But the first thing I do want to show you now, like I said, there's a new clip, there's a new thing I'm doing on, and you haven't been here for one, and that's as seen on Cap. So when you were like walking around with your food and your cup for 4th of July, did you ever have a problem where you're trying to spill it and have too much food, too much drink, but not enough hands?
I can't say 4th of July, but yes, there's been many a times where I tried to carry too much stuff and have spilt it.
Okay.
Or it's healing nicely, or if you can see on my arm right there, it's not that bad. It looked way worse before. I burned myself on my blowtorch because I was carrying food and a blowtorch.
Nice.
That I just used.
I see your joke, Jacob. I'm going to get to it here in a second. But, if you're one of these people that needs help with that because you like to eat a lot on parties and have a lot of drink, I got a product for you.
I think I know what it's going to be.
It's the Great Plate.
Oh, okay. I was kind of close with my idea.
What was your idea?
I assumed it was going to be a plate with like a thumb hole in it.
Oh, no. Close. This one has a cup holder in the middle, a spot for your cake. You're just perfect for a hot dog. Even I've seen some with hamburgers on them. Your little rice and Cheetos. You can fit a good amount of food on here, apparently. And they stack.
I'm not going to lie. I would actually just want to put chips around it and then put some kind of dip in the middle of that.
You can, and you can carry it. Great idea, right? And it's plastic. You can store it easily. So, and so you could actually buy it on the As Seen on TV website.
Are they a sponsor of the channel?
No, they are. No, none of these products are being sponsored by me. But this one is $13
for 6.
Yeah, and it's made in the USA, so that's awesome, right? That deserves a cap dance. I think this would be a good product. Yeah, I saw him. He's popped in. Good to see you, Joker Voice. All right, would you buy 6 for $13?
I might. You know what? I feel like if I saw that, like if I walked into a store and it was there in front of me, I'd probably buy it.
Jacob says it would be greater if you could wear it as a hat.
Like nacho hat on The Simpsons.
You could, yeah, and then you can just. I mean, I've seen them. They're about this big.
Yeah,
about that size. But look, you can go to the pool with it, have fun, not spill anything. So there you go. You could say you saw that product here on Late Night with Cap. Nicole says that the preview for the After the Weekend Harder did look awesome, and I'm excited to see the After Weekend go harder.
Wow.
that's what she said.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I don't have those clips over here. Only on After the Weekend do we have that kind of stuff. Let's see. So Joker did have a let's see. I asked my date to meet me at the gym, but she never showed up. I guess the two of us aren't going to work out. Good job. Good job. Always bringing in the jokes. Hey, look who showed up too. Good Cannoli. Good to see you. Good to see you. I do have another Bigfoot story to go over with later in the evening, so hopefully you can stick around for that. So yeah, great play. Check that out. It'd be fun. What else are you doing besides After the Weekend? What else you got going on?
I feel like am I supposed to say something? We're just doing After the Weekend.
That's it. You're not making clips anymore, people. You're not doing crazy stuff.
Oh, I've been making a crap ton of clips of everybody from Cannoli's channel on Monday night and our good buddy Yeti F at 8750.
Yeah, you really enjoy doing these type of clips. And I mean, one of my favorite is this one.
You need to know somebody's name, just ask me.
Who's that?
That is Beardy.
Beardy.
That's not his real name. That's just what I call him.
You're really good at it, to be honest. And so, let's see, what's as long as you're pimping merch, I got something you should promote. Available for only 10. Oh, that's right. He has a shirt over there. I'm not really pimping merch. It's just products that make your life better.
Well,
if your shirt can make your life better, then sure.
I was gonna say, speaking of things that we're good at, I think you had a hand in what he's referring to.
I did. Joker, if you want to, I think you're a mod. If you want to put it in the chat, you can, and we can try to promote it here for you, since you got 10 days to do it. So I'll try to put it up here. So yeah, you like doing those clips. I mean, why do you like doing clips like that? What makes you?
Because I like to make my friends laugh. I mean, that's kind of the whole reason I do it. Is I'm really just trying to, especially the people that are in it, to get them to chuckle, and just it's kind of something I hope that they're like, oh, what did he make? They see it, they laugh, and
yeah. Hopefully, no one thinks gets offended by it or anything like that. You're doing it all in good fun. You do it all in fun.
I certainly never want anybody to ever be hurt by it when I do it, and I never intend to. But so far I feel like everybody has found humor in it, and made them laugh for a few moments in their day. So I mean that's really the reason I like doing it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
looking at the chat.
Yeah, no, they're getting crazy tonight. Not to brag, but I made 6 figures last year. I was also named the worst employee at the toy factory. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that one was great, but it was funny. Joker, like I said, if you put it in the mod or any other mod, if you want to find his link.
No, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. So there you go. Mixed teas, bitches. Yes, I did design it, or it had part of it. Alaska Jeff, which I'm going to try to get him on the channel too. It's going to all proceeds go to the Stuttering Foundation of America.
JV said you contoured the side boobs of the picture.
I did. No, the characters were all Alaska Jeff. Just to say that. So let me see if I can pull it up here real quick. But yeah, Alaska Jeff did the characters. I kind of did the concept. So look, it's already bookmarked. Okay, so let's see here. I'll share the screen. And there it is. Look at that cool shirt. I even think Canoli's got one.
Yeah, I think they do. Unfortunately, you know, last time JV had shirts, we did the whole family got them, but I can't really dress my kid in that shirt.
No, probably not. But you know, it's okay.
But you know, if hopefully this makes JV feel good, though. I mean, he would dang near wear his Joker voice shirt to school once a week.
Logan would. Oh,
Yes.
not Logan. Your kid. Okay, yeah, little Spidey. Sorry. That was a. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Me and my kid probably wear those shirts. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Miss and my number one fan both have the new design. Okay. Yeah. You could if you were rad. Okay. Am I rad? Is R2 rad? All right. So now I do have a freak out for you.
Okay.
And it's not obviously it's not spiders because you're not afraid of spiders. So
I was gonna say if it's tied to heights, it'll freak me out. I hate
well,
heights.
it's tied to clowns.
I think I would just back away slowly. And then grab gasoline and a lighter.
Yeah, this is not a good room. This is probably Joker's room. What do you think?
Well, for a moment there, I was like, wait, I'm like, are those real people
Everything.
dressed as clowns? But I guess they're dolls.
No, these aren't. They could be real. Like I'm pretty sure that one's moving. One of them is moving.
Yeah. There's. I'm like looking. I'm like, I can't quite decide which is like the freakiest one.
The swing or the
Because not only that too, like if you were to swap the clowns out and you put like stuffed animals there or something, like it totally changes the dynamic.
Like look at this one. It keeps getting stuck on the edge of the. It looks like it's moving for real.
Yeah, there's one that's like really like cheap looking, and I'm like, I kind of feel like that's the creepiest one.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Is there sound to this? Is there like do 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 do? That sounds like music from the number stations when I show those off.
Yeah, it's I saw that and I was like, that's pretty creepy. I saw somebody trying to make sure Joker was okay, that he was no offense, Joker. You're the only clown we like, to be honest. So they're so no, not all clowns are innocent, to be honest. Yeah. Love Everett After says big note for me. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, that was my jam. Do you play that in your car? You cruise in with that? Okay. On this Vegas strip?
I was gonna say, I could just imagine him like one day out of like boredom, like going to the bar in full Joker makeup and like getting some like dry ice going so it makes the smoke. And just when somebody walks in, like slowly like raising up behind the bar. I think he'd scare the crap out of somebody.
Yeah, probably.
He should do it and take a video of it.
He should do it on Halloween. That would be funny. So Beard of Libby says, I don't have a emoji for that face I was making.
I think we have that.
I think we do. I think there's this maybe. Maybe that there. I think we do have your face. R2 said, or Joker said, R2, that's the more normal than you think, buddy.
Oh, I see.
I guess in Vegas. I would rather take Joker's crazy gas and walk into that room. Yeah, me too. Hey, Miss Martin, good to see you. Thanks for dropping the rose. Nice shades.
Thanks.
Trying to be like Tom?
Yeah, just like Tom. Does Tom have glasses like that?
He probably does. He has a lot of stuff like, crazy stuff. So we have a main topic though today. Beard says he's laughing. Maybe is that the emoji you were looking for? It is a good face. He has a great face. Joker says he drives around in full makeup from time to time. Okay.
Do you have a like a light purple Oldsmobile with a green rag top on it? With Christmas lights in the back rear view mirror.
I haven't seen his car.
Window. Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm hoping he drives.
Maybe he does. Maybe he has like a purple car with a green hood. Maybe. Or a Ferrari. A purple Ferrari. Maybe he has one of those. I wish I did. That would be dope. You can probably in Vegas. I'm sure you can definitely get a paint job like that. So
I could see
somewhere out there. They know. Okay, before we get into the main topic, they have a new building. It's called the Spear or something. Have you seen the pictures of this thing?
You mean the Death Star?
Yeah, but they like put anything they want on there. It could be like a sun, or it could be like an eyeball.
I haven't seen them put anything on it. I've just seen, I guess, like the frame of it.
Oh no, it's pretty crazy. It's like got like it's all screens, so they can put whatever they want.
Epcot, but it's got a screen.
It's bigger than Epcot.
But I'm just saying, like that's kind of what it looks a little bit like when it's turned off.
Yeah, it's called the Vegas Sphere. I'm just talking about it. So here, I'll show you what they're gonna make like the moon out of it and stuff. Like they actually turned it on though the other day. Here's a picture. Let's see if I can find. Here, I'll show you. This one's not as cool, but it says "Hello World," but it's all this is all like a digital screen. So, I guess Joker said they started up yesterday for the 4th of July. It's crazy looking. Like, I think this is a real picture. Yeah, this one's real. I think they did all the different. I mean, look how big it is. Like, if you've been to Vegas, if this is to scale, like this is pretty tall here. The Ferris wheel ring, the links, that one's pretty big, tall, and it's
been about 6-7 years since I was last in Vegas.
I mean, this is crazy. It like spins and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm sure the people who live in the apartments across the street love it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, here you go. Here's something they did. Here's something pretty cool they did for 4th of July. I'll do one more, and this one, I'm gonna get a kick out of it. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that cool?
That's neat.
Yeah,
that looks like one of like those spinning toys, with like the LEDs in it.
Yeah, so I guess it's an amphitheater. So they're gonna put concerts in there, and the way it's built is it's supposed to have like the perfect sound. So like music will sound perfect in there, concerts, whatever. So yeah, the Death Star is the football stadium. That's what.
Okay, because isn't it like all black? That football stadium.
It's pretty close to all black. Yeah, in a desert that gets 120.
Yeah, perfect for.
And they're gonna have a baseball team there too. So Vegas only has one ball. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to expect sometimes with this crowd. Well, we do have a main topic tonight, and since everybody's talking about Indiana Jones and this the dial of destiny, we have the real version in the real world. So this is the real dial of destiny. I found the story pretty intriguing. It was pretty cool. Most people know about it. It's very ancient. But before we get into the real thing, do you have any plans of watching this movie?
No, because there's only 3 Indiana Jones.
Oh, you're that crowd. There's only 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen the other 4th one?
I saw the 4th one at a drive-in. I was pretty drunk.
Oh, really?
I don't remember much of it. And I think, I bought the Blu-ray, and that fourth one came with it. I just threw it in the trash.
Oh, wow.
Maybe I used it as a coaster. I don't know.
Okay, so you really didn't like it. I didn't mind it. I thought it was fun until like the part where the entire like Yucatan Peninsula blew up and an alien popped out of it. I know. Hey, but I mean, it's out. You can go watch it. I do what you want. I'm not gonna go see it, but it is about this dial that apparently they can travel back in time. They can do things like, they could change the world forever because they can go back and change stuff. And the whole, it's kind of like Back to the Future, right?
Yeah.
You change something, it can really do some damage out there. So it's about that. I think it's called like Archimedes dial or something in the movie.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because it was told that he knew how to control time as well. That person. After the Last Crusade, it's mere fan fiction. Oh, okay, it's good to know, Joker. So basically, though, this the real one. This is it. This is a picture of it. We were trying to say this word backstage. I think it's Antikythera.
I said it, and I assume that's why I was able to be your guest tonight, because it's.
Oh, okay. Do you want to say it?
Antikythera.
Antikythera. So this is it's mechanism is what it's called. A unusual artifact found in ancient Greek shipwreck. So they found this in a shipwreck. Has intrigued archaeologists, classics, historians, and the public for decades. So we're going to talk about a few facts about these things. I'm not going to go over all 15. I'm going over to some of them that I thought were interesting. There are some in here I'm going to mention briefly. But the mechanism found in a Roman era shipwreck and named after a Greek island. That's the name of what is it again, R2?
Antikythera.
Okay. I'm not going to say it. Yeah. Located so around the mainland of Greece and Crete. And then there was that island. What was that again?
Well, I think it's Kythera.
Okay, Kythera.
Is the island.
There you go. Which literally means opposite of Kythera. So the name of the ship was opposite of Kythera.
Yeah.
Is that interesting how they named stuff back then? Which is another March. No, I guess this was the island. Another much larger island. The ship was assumed to be Roman. And when it sank off the coast, the island in the middle of the 1st century BCE, it carried a huge number of artifacts dating back to as early as the 4th century BCE. So this is before Christ. So that's pretty old. That's like thousands of years. Beard said this thing is pretty cool.
It is. It's pretty fascinating, and very impressive for what they, at least that they assume, what they think, think about it, know about it.
We're going to go over some of the things people believe this could have been. Some people have recreated it just based off of this one piece. But this is the biggest piece of all the pieces they found. See how it looks like a dial, and it's got like 4.
Because
it's like a compass, right?
It's so corroded. It's it's tough to see in this photo, but some of the little bit higher quality. I mean, you can actually see its gears.
Yeah, it does have gears on it, so it obviously was spinning and doing something. But it was found, and this isn't a real photo of those groups, but it's found in 1900 by Greek sponge divers. You know what a sponge diver is? It's right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what a sponge diver looks like. I couldn't really find a good example of what a sponge diver looked like in 1900, but apparently they do look like this. So we've seen these in movies where they go underwater with this big tank and they're
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah, we did a review of that. So they submerged nearly 100 feet while wearing gear that was standard for the early 20th century. So they have their canvas suits and copper helmets when the original divers surfaced with reports of artifacts, horses, and corpses. Whoa, that's cool. I guess the horses weren't corpses. They were just...
Well...
I
think I want to say it was more of, I think the divers were essentially caught off guard and
Yeah, they
frightened by
saw.
what they saw. Because I've heard another kind of variation where the diver said that he saw ghostly women at the
Ooh,
bottom of the floor, and they were statues.
okay.
So
Yeah, it's probably a statue of a horse, but I bet you if it's been under the water so long, it might still look like something. Because it's got maybe seaweed on it. Maybe it doesn't look like a statue. And they had rapture. They called it the raptures of the deep. Essentially, a drunkenness as a result of the nitrogen in the breathing mixed pipe into the diving helmet. Although that diver was actually fine. Later explored in the summer of 1901 caused the death of one diver. So some people died, like 3 people died trying to find this thing. Originally, 2 more from decompression, sickness, or the bends. So those are all things you can die from when you're scuba diving. But I guess 3 of them died. Trying to
one
find this
died,
artifact.
and then 2 got paralyzed.
Injured. Sorry, I didn't look at this.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, scuba diving back then was pretty dangerous, right? So
Oh yeah.
I'm sure. But this was worth, though. I would say this was worth doing some of the finds that they came across. So they said it could have been 3 important Romans may have been involved in, what was that again?
Antikythera.
Okay, good job. Mechanism transport. So like Athens University, man, they got the craziest words. Look at this. Xenophon Musa sterilized in 2006 that the boat on which the mechanism was found may have been headed to Rome. So this boat might have been going to Rome, which makes sense, right? A lot of things were going, a lot of cargo, a lot of warships were heading that way because that was like one of the biggest cities, the biggest cities in the world. As some part of a triumphal parade for the Emperor Julius Caesar. So he was around during this time.
Yeah.
There's an example of one. Those are pretty epic boats. And then good to see you, Matthew W. Nice to see you. And Dragon Buddy showed up.
Hey, Dragon Buddy.
Good to see you. Nice.
Good to see you both.
Let's see where we're at. So yeah, they were carrying, I guess, booty from the Roman general Shuro's sack of Athens. So when they had all this stuff came that this boat sunk, all that was stolen or they were taken from some battle, and including the mechanism. So, and they said it was the spear of Archimedes. So there you go. There's your connection to Indiana Jones. That isn't Indiana Jones. Archimedes was told he can move planets. There's a kind of an artist rendition of what he could have had, the tool, right, to move the planet around. So I guess the ship just had been difficult to trace because it's just busy, a busy area. A lot of ships go through there. So the Algerian Sea is where it was found. So,
well, I mean, also record keeping back then too, I'm sure was not.
Yeah, it probably just crashed and it was like, well, it went missing. Some sea monster got it. Most likely. So, but yeah, it was thought to be Roman, could be a loot of some sort, and it could have been this thing, this dial, this mechanism could have belonged to Archimedes. Now, the mechanism, a lot of people have recreated it. It was pretty significant. What wasn't really recognized for 75 years, so they didn't really know what it was. Here's a 3D model of what it could have looked like. So like you said, it had a lot of gears, but it was sort of thought of like kind of a bronze and wood object that was found with like...
So...
Yeah, like gears.
One thing I want to mention, because I forget what... because when they brought it up, because when they collected all sorts of things, all these statues and other, kind of significant items, and then they found this, and they had no idea what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear I heard that it was in the Smithsonian, but maybe it was in another museum. But whatever museum had it, I mean, they had it for years and years before somebody stumbled upon it and really kind of took a look at it. But the big thing you got to remember too, they brought all this stuff up in the early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have computers.
We didn't. No. And a lot of people think, yeah.
I mean, the closest thing that you could kind of compare this to is really a clock.
Right. They said that it's currently in 82 pieces, representing about a third of the original structure. Well, that's a lot. So
Yeah.
if you can see this 3D model, there's all kinds of little gears in there. There's little dials. There's looks like a gold plated plate with some markings on there that I'm sure they couldn't find. And astronomers probably used this. They could have used it to tell time or know when like something was going to happen. So
I don't know how much this article tells, so yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, you're okay.
I don't want to throw anything.
We're just going through it. So it basically what was it again? Mechanism.
Antikythera.
There you go. Has been called the world's first computer. So you already kind of mentioned that. So since long before the invention of digital computers, you are undoubtedly reading this on. There have been analog computers. So that's what this was. It was not digital, of course. It was analog.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But to give you an example to what you could almost kind of compare to, they were actually fairly popular in like the 60s, were rotary calculators. It kind of looked like a pencil sharpener.
Yeah. And this was they said it could, like I said before, it could range from mechanical aids like a slide rule or the device that can predict the tides of the water, or calculate dates, predict, astronomical stuff. It could be anything. When the lunar rotation, there's a lot of stuff this thing could have predicted for them, because they didn't really have clocks either, right? It was just like
during that time period. No, I mean they had a sundial, would be the method of telling time.
Yeah.
But there was nothing that complex. I mean, they were probably things that were very crude gears, made out of wood, things like that. Any type of like mill. Grinding device, something like a big stone mill. You could kind of almost, that would be as like mechanical as they would get.
Right. So inside the booth, we're talking about the real Dial of Destiny. So yeah, the real one. R2's sort of the real Indiana Jones. So we got this mechanism was really advanced. Nothing surpassed it for close to 1,500 years. Consisting of at least 30 bronze gears in a wooden container that was originally the size of a shoebox. So if you have a shoebox at home, that's about how big it was. The clockwork mechanism was highly advanced for its time. By turning a hand crank, the users would move forward or backward in time. There you go. There's your time reference. Maybe it was a time machine.
Yeah. Well,
no, it wasn't a time machine.
Well, no, I was gonna say. I mean, that's what's impressive about it though is it was made of brass. All those gears were made of brass. But again, having essentially the tools and to be able to do that type of tooling and that precision, because with gears you have to have them be centered properly. Not only that, with teeth, you have to cut them, and the way that they're cut, that's referred to as like the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to, one, cut the teeth, but then two, they all have to be spaced properly, and they have to have the right pitch so they line up properly.
And
so
it says here they were really expensive too to create.
Yeah. So I mean, to do all that back then, that's what makes it so impressive.
It does, and it probably is the reason why it lasted a little longer. I guess a similar clock didn't reappear until the 14th century. So again, this was first century BCE, and something didn't show up until the 14th century. It looks similar. They still don't know really what it does. It has baffled quite a few people, and they have their ideas. I guess it does come with its own instruction manual. No one's real sure what it really is meant for. Like we said,
I don't know how
they're trying to figure out. Some people believes that it tells fortunes. So,
well, I don't know how old this article is, but they've done X-rays and scans of it.
And
they've been able to see all the layers, and then that's where they've kind of seen
That's how they could recreate it too.
Well, kind of too what they call the instruction manual to it as well. But I mean, there's a lot of people that are pretty sure what it was actually capable of doing.
Yeah, but there's not a real definite. This is what it did. But people said it was a lunar calendar that could chart eclipses. But back then, in that time, that was very important to them. They pretty much ran their whole life around.
Well, the other thing too that you got to think about, but there's a pretty big difference in time. But the Mayans and the Aztecs were tremendously good at predicting eclipses.
And
the elite, the royalty of those cultures, use that to essentially rule over the people. They were extremely good at, essentially calculating that, but they, claim that it was the gods,
right?
Or it was magic that they were doing.
Right. And I mean, Romans believed in gods too, but this would probably tell them what was happening.
What I'm just saying though, I mean, it's even too for an old culture like that. I mean, it's impressive. I feel like sometimes we don't give generations maybe the credit for their intelligence.
No, we don't. We think older generations don't know what they're talking about, and we know the younger generation knows what we're doing.
Yeah.
So that's the real Dial of Destiny. I mean, maybe it does go back in time, but we can't build it to do it, so we'll never know. But if you are a real Indiana Jones out there, this probably really does fascinate you, or if you're involved in. If you're interested in that type of thing, I definitely go check it out. I'll put the link to the full article in the video and all that, so you can definitely check it out. But there's all kinds of stuff about it. The Smithsonian has a good article on it, but definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. Okay, after knowing what you think it could be, what do you think? What do you think it is?
I mean, I genuinely think it's a. Essentially like a lunar calendar. So, I mean, from what they've gathered and how they've recreated it, at least how they assume that it puts together, that it goes through the whole year. It'll measure the whole year, and it'll measure, every lunar movement of where it goes. So, I mean, that's what I think it is. It's just, it's fascinating though. They were able to fit that in such a small package for its time.
Yeah. I mean, a computer, shoebox size computer, that's kind of like a laptop.
They also,
size.
Though, like another theory is that it's a smaller part to a bigger device that's just one section, and that would actually potentially go inside an even bigger mechanical computer of some sort. But they don't have that. It's just, again, it's speculation.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, maybe it's a ancient Roman thumb drive.
It's I mean, it's extremely impressive engineering. I mean, the only other thing I could also say too is, for as much as they go, okay, it's this old, I also say, maybe it's not as old as they think it is, but still, even then, no matter what, it's still
maybe
impressive.
It's older.
But I mean, it could be earlier too, is what I'm getting at. Like, they may think it's this old, it may be somewhat newer, but still, no matter what, it's impressive.
And it's got an impressive name. Say it again.
Antikythera mechanism.
There you go.
Well, that's not what they called it. That's what that's what the discoverers have called it.
No, we're smarter.
That's right.
So, love it ever after. I'm convinced the ancient civilizations were as advanced, if not more than us. Yeah, it's pretty true. That's a good segue to what we normally do on this show. I want to do the main topic first. I'm kind of changing it up a little bit. But, we have bad graphic design. And once you see these, you don't think we're as well as advanced as the other. So this is your favorite segment. You love doing this when you took over the channel. So
yeah, I did have a lot of fun with my own little versions of it.
Joker's already leaving. He's already leaving. Not going to check out the bad graphics line. It's okay, man.
Well, thank you for stopping by. You have a good evening, JV.
See you, JV. Have fun at the bar. So the first one, this is kind of 4th of July themed. Hopefully you all maybe didn't do some of these, but this is 4th of July themed. So when you go to 4th of July parties, you like to dress up, right? You like to wear maybe your American t-shirt. You can wear your American hat. You know, you have your swimming trunks. Well, these people wanted to match. It's a little bit of red, white, and blue. I mean, the socks, the white shoes, the hats. I mean, it looks good. I would wear this. I think I would wear this.
Wow.
I think this deserves a cap dance. What do you think?
I'm a little disappointed that the lady does not have matching socks.
Yeah, R2 is speechless.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you think they made it?
I don't know, but that's. I'm not gonna lie. They should have matching socks there.
Can't be perfect, man.
Yeah, I'm just laughing too because I'm like, man, those shorts are just cinched up so high and they're tucked in and.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, I'm more speechless than those clowns that you showed earlier.
Yeah, there is such a good thing. It's such a thing as too much good of a good thing. You're right, Beard of Liberty. Yeah, matching outfits. Now, I got one better for you, though. Some people, you know, they like to lay out in the sun and they like to put sunscreen on and do these things.
I feel like that's Beard of Liberty.
Yeah, it could be him. Yeah. This is one way to show your American pride, right? Make sure your sunscreen gives you the because you're going to be outside all day and you know you're going to burn.
Yeah, but he's short 46 stars.
Yeah, he does have 4. Yeah, 4. Yep. I think he's got. I don't think he even has enough stripes there. I can't tell. So good to see you, Tyler. Good to see you.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah, that's an ouch. He. What's funny is it's going to peel that way too. So he'll probably have like a scar or like a tan for a good month. Yeah, the sunscreen was made in America.
America.
Yep.
What is it? The other America! Yeah! Posted it. There was a clip from like The Simpsons, and I forget what it was for, but Homer was going on community access television, and his dad was hanging up a flag, and they're like, that flag only has 49 stars, and he's like, I'll be long in the ground before I ever recognize Missouri as a state.
Well, there you go. That's one way of celebrating your American pride. But I got one more for you. I got a few more for you actually. So some people bake cakes. They bring food. They want to make sure everyone's well fed, and they show up with great ideas for cakes.
Apparently, that was a bachelorette party on 4th of July. I slightly hear Mario music though, and I look at least the one in the middle and the one on the right. Where's Shanti? Shanti would love this.
She would love this. Yeah, I mean, at least they got red, white, and blue, right? Yeah, America mushrooms.
Wow.
Or are those rockets?
I'm thinking those are supposed to be rockets. Okay. I mean, the one on the right is definitely a red rocket.
Yeah. Well, you want that? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. That was the arc. Oh, here we go. I like this one. That was the cake at R2's July 4th party. What was it? Was this your cake?
He's just mad because I make jokes about him being short.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay.
Vanquish
says perfection.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Those
now,
fountains are bottle rockets.
I don't know. I mean, at least they tried. They tried.
They certainly did.
That was the cake at R2's Wednesday night.
It is Wednesday night.
It is Wednesday night.
I'm not allowed to have cake. I'm on keto.
Oh, that's right. And then apparently Unlucky Lord doesn't like it at all. I don't know. Let's see here.
So stick a candle in there unless you're into that.
No, don't stick a candle in here unless you're into that sort of thing. Okay. Oh my goodness.
I feel like somebody's grandma made that and was like, "Look, I made rockets. You like rockets?"
Yeah, probably did. Well, as you know, speaking of rockets, if you were doing 4th of July fireworks, hopefully you were all safe and you weren't like this guy.
That looks safe.
It does look safe, right? Like how he's like, I got it. I'm protecting I'm protecting the family with my arm.
Yeah, I feel like that's somebody who like lit a mortar on the ground, not realizing it's supposed to launch in the air.
Yeah, those are pretty wild. We had some, like I said, we were launching some of those mortar fireworks, and yeah, if it tips over, it will launch to either your house, car, neighbors.
When I do those, I actually will put them on a board and I'll screw them into the board so they can't tip over at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see. What does he say here? I've had a few mortars not launch more than 2 feet, 2 or 3 feet. Oh, wow. They just go up and boom. You might have to.
Those are some sketchy mortars.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my kind of fireworks. Really? Well, I guess she is from Canada. So, let's see here.
Those are perfect for starting forest fires.
Yeah. Too soon. That is when fireworks fall over. That has happened to us before. Oh, geez. Really, Dan? I hope that's Dan, not Tabitha. This is the poster for Everything is Fine. Yeah, it is. Yep. He's fine according to plan. That kind of looks like you, Vanquish, to be honest.
I was gonna say that looks like Clark Griswold.
Yeah.
Like,
I just want to know what his neighbors are thinking. Like, is this his backyard? Like, is that his house in the back there?
I feel like his neighbors are like, going, "Oh wow, glad that wasn't me."
I screw rockets into the board. R2. Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
I said mortars, but
No, I don't think he said rockets.
yeah.
Oh.
If that's what you want to think, that's okay, Jacob.
But there you go. There's your bad graphic design, 4th of July. It wasn't really bad graphic design. I just wanted to show you some funny 4th of July pictures.
Dan says, yes, it's Dan, and yes, they shot at us one time.
But I can't help but laugh when it was over. Yeah, usually that happens when you get injured and you live. You start laughing at yourself. So I do have a Bigfoot thing. So I know you don't really believe in Bigfoot. Or do you?
I want to believe in Bigfoot.
You want to believe? Well, maybe you can drive today, because one was spotted near cows in Fayette County, Pennsylvania, just recently in May, around 11 p.m. So near Fairchance, PA.
Bigfoot was out there going moo.
Yeah, he was out there hanging out with cows. They were people. They were, he was the owner of the cows was alerted by noise of his cattle. Thought there was a coyote, but instead he saw a hairy man-like creature about 8 feet tall and in the muddy area near the cow.
That could have been Beard of Liberty as well.
It could have, yes. He yelled at the creature, the owner, and which ran away from him. So they, Bigfoots. We all know Bigfoots don't like loud noises. They don't like yelling. And then the witness who wished to remain anonymous, so doesn't want to know who he is, told researchers Jim Brown what he saw. It was huge, bigger than any man I've ever seen. It had long dark hair all over his body except for his face, had a flat nose, wide mouth, and it looked at me with his dark eyes and felt a chill down my spine. It was like nothing I've never seen before. Yeah, the creature was in the mud approaching the cows. Man yelled, just yelled at him and it ran away. I'm not sure where it went. All the cows were okay. He was just dark, long, and hairy.
I just imagine the man being like, "Hey, get away from my cows!"
Yeah. Let's see. Jacob says I had a firecracker blow up between my. Whoa, that's not good.
I do like what Beard of Liberty though said to the previous segment. Not bad graphic design. I'd say those rockets were graphic in design.
Yeah, sometimes the graphic design is not really bad. It's graphic. Yeah, you are right. You're getting the puns.
Did they give him some Jack Link's jerky?
No, that's what you need to do. But he ran away. So if you're ever wondering, the cows are fine. They're doing okay. Yeah, this was in Southwest Pennsylvania. Bigfoot sightings are pretty heavy over there, I guess. So if you want to see them, go hang out with some cows. And it was a Wookiee. Oh, it could have been a Wookiee. We have covered that, where they're kind of like related. So, love it. It was actually a fast fuse. It felt like I hit my fingers with a hammer. Oh, okay. I bet it was cannoli too. I guarantee it was cannoli.
Jacob's like, "See, I'm fine."
So you got to balance waking up early tomorrow. Okay, have fun. Be safe out there.
Yeah.
Try not to breathe the air. All that smoke. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that they could. You know what? It could have been Beard of Liberty, but who knows? What do you think? Do you want to go to? Do you want to go to Pennsylvania and find this Bigfoot?
Well, there's plenty of Bigfoots out where I live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever get a picture?
I haven't found one yet.
So, you got detention. You screwed up.
You should come visit me. We'll go squatching.
We could. That might be in the future, by the way. Me coming to visit, since I'm closer to you. So.
Yeah. We could go.
What?
We could go to the Boggy Creek location.
Come to PA. I live about 45 minutes from a see, you can hang out with Dragon, buddy. Catch one for me.
All I have to say is I just imagine Dragon Buddy along with Don and Big Lovin' going to look for Bigfoot wearing their stormtrooper helmets.
So if you see one though, Dragon Buddy, I want you to do this too. I want you to say this to it.
Goose, you big stud!
That's me, honey.
Take me to bed or lose me forever.
Show me the way home, honey.
Beard Liberty says Squatch live stream. Yeah, you've got a gimbal.
Yeah, I got one too, so we'll figure it out. I've been looking for a way to film stuff and use it, so maybe that's it. Maybe I'll come to Arkansas with you, and we'll find one. They would mistake Big Lovin' for a Sasquatch.
Well, hopefully it's not mating season.
If Ryan Legion was here, yeah, he would say it was him too. So.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, my friend, we're closing up on the hour here. I hope you had a good time.
I did. I had a wonderful time. Thanks.
Let's see here. How do you catch a Bigfoot? Put some small shoes around it. Love it after it gets the show. If you put in a dad joke, you will get highlighted and get all kinds of laughter like this. And you'll get things like this. Or you'll get things like this. So, it's okay. You'll get all the sound effects if you have a good joke or a bad joke.
I was gonna say my dad might be part Bigfoot.
So are you part Bigfoot?
I don't know, but my dad wears a size 16 shoe.
Oh my goodness.
I just wear a 12.
Wow.
My feet look tiny compared to his.
Well, my feet are really tiny compared to both of yours. So, well, we've had enough.
That's enough.
All right. Gonna have to say goodnight to everybody.
Excuse me.
I just wanted to find a way to use that clip. I only use it for people like fighting in the chat, but no one fights in my chat, so it's okay. No arguments. I guess I got to get Ryan Legion on here and Joker. Then I'll have a lot of
There you go.
arguments. Yeah, there you go. Dan thought it was funny. Oh yeah, you'll get them here from Jacob or other people or you. You can do it too. Well, it's been fun. I'm excited to start doing the new live show with you.
Yeah.
I think our first one is going to be the 15th. No, 15th. 15th, not this Saturday.
Okay, next Saturday.
Next Saturday. We still got planning to do. It's 15th, and we're excited to do that show again, have a live stream going. Excited to talk to you again back on the show. It's been fun. Well, any last words you want to say to everybody?
Thanks for joining us tonight. I had a great time. It was great to be back and talking to my buddy.
How about some advice? Do you have any advice for anybody?
Do I have any advice? Don't take any wooden nickels.
That's it, folks. Have a good night. See you later. Hit the like. And if you're new, subscribe. Later.
Bye.